What's up, guys? Back again with another video. I know it's been a while. I haven't made a video since last year. Anyway, yeah, been good. Let's see, when was the last time? Been pretty busy. Let's see, since last time I went to New York for a company party, had a good time. From there, went to Utah, Park City to ski. Very good time there. Skiing's very fun. And Christmas a good time. Always a good time seeing the family and everything. Yeah, just real excited about this new year. Have a good feeling about it. I think good things are coming. A lot of growing pains to come. I know that. It will not be an easy year, but it will be a good year. I'm making a video in the car because I've been getting off pretty late. I have tried this new thing. Instead of just having an overall concept, I still have that. So I have a 2026 theme. I have a quote, some goals, 5 main goals, and then some side goals that are kind of in the back burner, but still things I want to work on. And so I'll put up a screenshot in the video, but my overall theme this year will be momentum. I think a lot of times I build up a lot of momentum, think of it as a rocket. I get up in that first atmosphere, and before I get to the, don't quote me, the stratosphere, maybe is the next one, I take a break, I get real complacent, I get lazy, and then I'm right back to the ground, or maybe not the ground, but I lose momentum. And I feel like that might be why a lot of times I feel like I've gone nowhere, because it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes even as bad as 1 step forward, 1 step back. So my theme is momentum. I always want to keep going. And that rolls into my quote for this year. I stole this from, he is the CEO, 3rd CEO of acquisition.com. I'll look up his name and I'll put his name right here. Anyway, he has a quote, it's okay to suck, but not to skip. I love that. And he explained it's because whenever you start skipping, that's when the snowball starts to grow, bad snowball. For example, if you say you're gonna read 10 pages a day and you're not feeling like it, it's like, I don't feel like it, I'm tired, I don't have enough time. Don't skip it, but you can suck and read only 3, maybe 5 pages, whatever. Still implement the habit, but don't skip it. That's when it gets dangerous. And I resonate with that because I often do skip habits I want to implement, I want to start doing. And when I skip it, that's when it gets a little dangerous. A slippery slope. And my 5 goals are run a marathon, grow my anterior mid-cingulate. I'll explain that in a little. Learn the guitar, track my finances, and stop fearing others' judgment. So I'll kind of break those down. Run a marathon. Running sucks, but I'm enjoy it maybe a little bit, but I think it has a lot to do with discipline. You can't fake being good at running. You've either done the work or you haven't. And that's why I like it, and I'm gonna start doing it. And growing my anterior mid-cingulate, I might be butchering the pronunciation, but that grows whenever you do things you don't want to, things that suck. Taking a cold shower, running when you don't want to. If you're obese, it grows. I got this from someone as well. I put up the YouTuber's name right here. I got this from his video. Anyway, in obese people, it starts small, but as they become more fit, as they start implementing better habits, they start working out, they start walking, running, eating healthier foods, it starts to grow. And so Goggins talks about this, and I think Huberman maybe. So I think by simply making the goal, I want to grow that part of my brain, it touches on a lot of things, and I can simply ask myself, does doing this activity grow that part of the brain? Pretty simple answer. What's next? Learn the guitar. I think it's a good habit to be in touch with your creative side of your brain. I think it's your left one. And it's a nice little break from work. And I want to do some riffs for like Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin. So I think it's very personal or very selfish goal. I think that's okay. Stop fearing others' judgments. I often find myself I stop myself from doing things simply because I'm scared of what other people would think. And I want to work on that. So that's another one. And 5, track my finances. As good as I think I am with money, I am a little too loose with it. So I think simply by watching it, I think it'll be better. And I have a quote from Cody Sanchez. She had a mentor ask her about money. He's like, oh, how much money do you have? She's like, oh, I don't know. It's around like $5,000, whatever it was. And he's like, no, exactly how much money do you have? She's like, I don't know. And he's like, how much do you spend? He's like, oh, it's around $2,000. It's like, no, exactly how much? She's like, I don't know. And the quote is, money is a cruel mistress. If you don't pay attention to it, it will run away. And so by simply watching it, being aware of what you're spending it on, how much money you make, simply by tracking it, you will make more money because you'll save more and you'll spend less and you'll make more. So I'm not going to make a budget for myself. I just want to simply watch it because I think I know by paying attention to it, I'll know what I'm spending too much on and what I can do better on that. And I have some side goals, but I cannot think of them right now. That's all. I'll put it in the screenshot of what I have. And to start off the year, you know what, I'll talk about this in my next video, but I want to just introduce it in this video. I'm starting the 32-day hard challenge. Again, inspiration from this YouTuber. I've been really, ever since my half marathon, I've had like a lot of trips. I've been very relaxed and yeah, not as disciplined as I would like to be. And so I want to kind of reset my dopamine system. And I think this will help. Doing things that suck. Very achievable, very doable. But in my current state, they suck. I think that would be a good start to the year. So I'm on the night shift again. but I started the evening before New Year's, and so I want to start doing it. I haven't been doing them all, but it's okay to suck, but not to skip. Yeah, that's all I got. Excited for this new year. Good things are coming. Gonna be a tough year, but a good year. A lot of growth, a lot of upgrading. I feel like building a good foundation. But with that, Happy New Year's, y'all. Yeah, be seeing y'all soon.